Hey everyone, and welcome to Bubli's World Cuisine. Halloween is just round the corner, and if you're thinking of making something special for this Halloween, then I have just the right video for you. Today I'll show you how to make a human brain dessert, obviously using dessert materials. It's a fun thing that you can take to a Halloween party and everyone's eye will catch, or you can make it for your children. They'll have loads of fun. It requires only few ingredients. Usually we have them at home. So if you're ready to get started and get your hands messy, we can start. Okay, first thing is some jello powder. And I'm using one packet here. The instructions are at the back. With that, I'm going to use some food coloring and obviously I have to use red. What else? Next, I need some evaporated milk. It's a dessert, so we are going to combine it. And the final thing is a mold. Now, this is a detailed brain mold which does all the job and we take the credit for it. It has a brain shape and all the veins. So once the dessert is done, it takes the shape of the mold. Now, let's get to the making. First, we need a bowl, and to that, I'm going to empty the whole packet of Jello. Now, the instruction may vary from Jello to Jello brand. You have to check how it says on your packet. So, emptying the whole packet, and now the packet says to add 285 ml of hot water. Once you put your hot water in, you want to stir it and make sure that it dissolves completely. Now my packet says after hot water, I have to add the same quantity of cold water, which I'm going to do now. So 285 ml of cold water goes in. And now I want to give it another stir, make sure all the granules are mixed in. So once it dissolves, my jello mixture is done. But this is too red and it doesn't look like human brain. So I'm going to add some evaporated milk to that. So I'll add batch by batch. I'll need a whole can, so 1 full cup of evaporated milk. But as I said, I'm going to add it little by little. So you might want to put quarter cup and then add another quarter cup and so on. Once you mix the whole can of evaporated milk, you want to make sure that you have stirred it really well because jello and evaporated milk doesn't go very well. So just keep stirring and make sure everything mixes well. It doesn't look like anything of a human brain color now, but we'll work on it. Now comes the mold, and I like to use a bowl beneath, and I'll tell you why I do that. Because if you put the mold on its own, it's wobbly, and once you put your liquid, it might just fall. So it's always better to stay safe. Now I'm gonna pour it in. So all the mixture, which is our dessert, and that's the whole thing, it goes in, and one jello packet and one whole can of evaporated milk is good enough for this size of mold. Now if you have a smaller one, you might need a little bit less. Now comes the fun part, and this is the experimental part. So I have some gel food coloring which I'm just going to drop here and there, and it's gonna give some natural looking effect to the dessert, and I'll show you how. If you look at the bottom, the gel color has set in and it looks like blood. So that's why I put it. And now I'm going to put another set of gel color. And this time I'm going to use a whisk just to scatter it. I'm not taking the whisk all the way to the bottom of the mold. It's just to the top. So some food color will stick to the bottom and some will be scattered here and there, and that's exactly how I want it to be. Once it's done, you can see that some color has set to the bottom and has scattered a little bit, and now it's time to put it in the freezer. Now you want to put it for something around 4 to 6 hours, and once the wait is done, uh, the dessert looks something like this, and I'm really very happy with the achievement. Now let's take it out from the mold, which is quite easy and it all comes out. I want to show you how it looks like. Uh, it has all the details of the brain because of the mold and the food coloring stuck to the bottom, which makes it look realistic. But hold on, I want to decorate it furthermore to make it look more realistic. Now I'm using the same gel food coloring and I'm putting it on a knife and I'm gonna brush it using a silicone brush so that it looks more realistic. Now you want to do it by batches, put a little bit of color and see how you want the end result. Anyways, now the knife is done. Let's put it on the plate and I'm gonna do some finishing touch on the brain and the plate itself. Same gel food coloring, same red color, dark red is the best thing. And I'm just scattering some colors here and there. You don't want to put a lot in one place. Just scatter it, play around, have fun. It's Halloween. Now, this is my final dessert or um, the Halloween thing and I really had fun making it. Please let me know in the comment box if you liked this and if it looks realistic. Thank you very much for watching my video and hope you come back to my channel next time.